You'll obviously know that I have a go at a few lefties on here, partly because I, like an ex-smoker who has a go at smokers, I've never smoked. But I don't really go on about it. But if you've got someone next to you that used to smoke and then they really have a go at smokers, I'm kind of the same. My whole thing is about loyalty. I am fiercely loyal to certain products. I love Boss guitar pedals. I love Roland gear. I've probably sold more other stuff that I've had, the Korgs of the world and Yamaha and things like that. I've had them and I've sold them. I still do have a Yamaha synth, which is superb. However, loyalty comes in many ways. You could say that Democrats are loyal to being unhinged or Satan or whatever the hell you want to call it. And I kind of have to admire them for that. That disposition to be so deranged and never wake up. There's a certain amount of admiration that should come to that, because that's the keep doing the same thing over and over again, hoping that eventually you're going to get it right. But no, going back to the loyalty thing, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about guitar because I've got another guitar pedal just this week, and a guitar, funnily enough. The guitar's Harley Benton, and I was thinking about the only Gibson I ever owned. The bridge was in the wrong place, but I was only a young kid. It was one of the first. I spent everything I had on this guitar. I was in bands and things. So I thought I need a Gibson. It's only a Paul, but it was a Gibson. And by God, the pickups were superb on it. It sounded amazing. But the damn bridge was in the wrong place. I only discovered when I put lighter gauge strings on, trying to move the bridge forward. Knowing what I know now, I should have pegged the hole, re-drilled the bridge. But when you're young, you didn't know these things. Ironically, I could take an engine apart in a car, but wood-wise, I didn't have the gear and everything, so I didn't do it. And I've never owned a Gibson since. I'm on my 6th Harley Benton guitar now. They're just wonderful. But the thing about the loyalty thing is that once you've got it, you've got people forever. And it doesn't take a lot, it does take a lot depending on how you look at it, to lose it. But getting that loyalty for anything is key. I'm a Christian. I lost my Christianity halfway through it because I started questioning everything. Used to go on the Richard Dawkins website. Love Richard Dawkins. I've got all his books. And I loved the fact that you could go on there and people, my goodness me, people who probably, there was a couple of people on there, the same degree of intelligence as Richard Dawkins, and would speak to you. They would answer your questions. And Richard Dawkins would get on there as well, and he said something that I'd commented on. And when you've got people at that level talking you through things, you think, yeah, that keeps that brand, that keeps that loyalty, because people want to communicate. When people don't want to communicate, that's when you lose them. That's when you lose everything. And I've just said, somebody says to me about the blue bracelets, so all of these lefties can identify each other. And people are going, yeah, that means I can not speak to them. And I say, no, you need to speak to them. You need to have that conversation. Have your phone running first, because you can guarantee there's a few of them are going to go absolutely ballistic. But we need to keep having these conversations and keep putting people right. I do not know how Charlie Kirk can do it. When I see him talking to people who are utterly lost, and he keeps in there, all the insults that he gets and everything else, and he stays in there. Because he knows he has brand loyalty. He has loyalty from people who, well, it's God. For him, it's God. And we as a society will only become a cohesive society if we keep talking to each other. I may slag off Destiny. I mean, he's a clown. He didn't care about people getting shot and things. And you can lose, to me, I used to go occasionally and look at these videos. I can't anymore. The guy is an imbecile. Just because he talks really fast. Oh, well, get over yourself, mate. We can all talk really fast. The trouble with talking really fast is your brain didn't get a chance to catch up, mate. I talk really slow because I always think about the things that I'm saying. But I make these things up. I don't script any of them. he just sounds like he's reading off a little teleprompter. He's got these certain phrases that you just bang them through. And that's the people on the left. They've got these phrases, but they're not born out of experience and interlinking those things together and increasing your knowledge. And that's how it's done. If you cannot relate one thing to another, you'll often get people on and they're so pedantic about the things that they say. Oh, you said this. And you go, no, I mean this. Wait, we didn't say that. And you go, my God, it could have taken me. It's like, now, this is like 5.5 minutes. It's going to end up at 6 minutes. No one's going to watch 6 minutes. People have the attention span now of a goldfish. Yeah, that's why they do these little quick ones. Because they go, oh yeah, listen to that. And then they put a comment on it. No one's going to, I can almost guarantee at 6 minutes, there will be no one that leaves a comment on this. And I'd be quite surprised when anyone gets to the end of it. I hope I haven't bodged too much. But as I say, the thing about loyalty, it is everything. And we should all be loyal to each other. And we should all be trying to help each other through this. Because it's not who you think is trying to destroy everything. Yeah, we're all being manipulated. We're all being used. But those are the people who will never be reset. They're resetting us.